Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Usagi Drop episode 7 review. And oh my god, I just had to say I had a long day, and I got my hair like it's not even washed. I was just playing around with some water and crap today, and I got my hair like this. It just naturally falls into place. I didn't do anything. So yeah, let's get on to the review. So basically, this episode starts off with Ren and Dakichi just eating some snacks, just sitting there being just doing their normal stuff. And then Haruko ends up coming in, like she knocks and Dakichi ends up opening the door and he's like, "Oh, what you doing here?" and stuff like that. So basically, what's going on with Haruko is that she's living with her husband's family, and it's just not working out right, and she's so stressful, and that's why she had to leave, and she doesn't really she don't really like his family and stuff like that, and she's seeing him as an enemy, and he's never really there, and it's having a lot of stuff, and so she's having a lot of problems at home. So she was hoping if Daikichi would let her stay over there for a little bit in Daikichi's house. And Daikichi at first said like, I don't know, but Reina and Ren, they seem like some really good friends and stuff like that. And so he ends up saying yeah, they can stay over for a bit, and so they stay over. And that's when Haruko ends up meeting with Koki and his mom and stuff like that, because they end up going to the store, and then they end up running into each other, and that's when they meet each other and they start talking, and Koki ends up talking to Rena and Ren, and yeah, they end up actually buying some stuff too. It was all cute and everything, and yeah, so after that happens, Koki ends up leaving, and then Rena and Takeshi, Haruko, Rin, they end up all leaving. And then Haruko that saying she's a pretty cute girl, huh? And then she's like no, it can't be, no. I mean she's good, And she was basically wondering if actually likes her or not, and then he ends up asking if she's divorced or not, stuff like that. And he's like, well, I don't really know the details or anything like that, but it's not like that, I can't really bother her with what's going on with me, and she has to do her own thing and stuff like that. It just he don't want to be too forceful or anything like that, which is what he said to her. And then she's like, "Oh, I see," and stuff like that. So Ren and Ren start playing together and yada yada yada, and then they end up basically going to sleep tonight together and stuff like that. And that's when Haruko ends up breaking down, telling what's really up and going on and stuff like that. And Daikichi ends up giving her some advice, and she ends up getting a little teary eyed. But then Daikichi's like, "Wow, you actually gotten stronger." And not Reina, but Haruko's like, "Yeah, I have to be strong at some point. I mean, I got a kid and stuff, and that's what I got to do. I gotta keep pushing through. Me and Reina have to do this and stuff." So, yeah, and he was asking, "Well, what about your husband?" And he's like, "Well, I'm not really worrying about him right now and stuff like that." So, yeah. So basically, that's what happens. She's being okay and everything like that. Oh yeah, Daichi ends up calling Haruko's Haruko's husband's family and stuff, telling us she's over here and she's okay and stuff like that, and yada yada yada. And so the next day ends up happening, and Haruko ends up seeing Ren cooking not lunch but breakfast, and like, oh my god, you're actually cooking lunch and stuff like that. And she's all looking like a zombie. He's like, oh, and Reina's not a morning person either. She's like half asleep and crap eating. And then that's when Koki ends up coming, and Koki ends up trying to walk Ren to school and stuff like that. He usually does that and everything like that. And then Haruko ends up noticing that she's actually a pretty nice person. He's very considering. He's just a good person at heart and everything like that. And yeah, so they end up talking again at that same night about that same situation and stuff like that. And that's when she said she was getting stronger and stuff like that. And then Reina ends up noticing something while they're eating, because they're eating dinner. Because Reina was happy going home because Reina's there and stuff. So she's like, "Yay, we're home!" And so yeah, they start eating dinner together. And then Reina ends up hearing this car, and he's like, "Oh my god, it's Papa!" And he's like, "No, it can't." And Haruko's like, "No, it can't be Papa." And he's like, "No, I know it's Papa." And she's all going outside and stuff and like that. And he's like, "Papa," and she was right. And they're like, "Oh." And then Haruko's kind of like, you know. And then he's like, then Haruko's husband is all saying apologizing to Daichi because he's, she was causing trouble or whatever, and he's like, no, it's all right. And basically Daichi's saying to her that if you ever want to come back here, you can. And he's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, no, I don't want to, be too opposing on you, not like that. It's like, no. Daichi's like, no, it's all right. Ren Ren likes seeing Rina. They're like hanging out. It would be nice if she can come over sometimes, stuff like that. And she just kept thanking Daichi, because Daichi was just being really just a man in this episode. He's just a good dude. And yeah, that's basically the episode. And yes, so if you've seen the episode, leave a comment what you think of this episode. I actually like this episode. It's pretty good. Another good episode from Usagi Drop. And if you haven't seen the episode, go watch the episode and leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Rate, subscribe to my channel. It's been the Breakmaster, Usagi Drop, episode 7 review. And until then, break out.